Greetings, geeks and geekerellas. It is me. I am back. Sorry, it's been a while. Things have happened. I got infected with a nasty bug. Some things happened in IRL that I don't want to get into. And also, my file that had all of my top 10s listed got destroyed due to my stupidity. So I had to scrap that. And I know this is going to be super late, but better late than never. Let's talk about Young Justice. Now, you might be able to tell there's a slight scratch in my voice. That's because I've already recorded this video. But I went until my computer just said, my camera said no more. Because I apparently had been recording for like 20 minutes. Because I'm trying to summarize 3 episodes here. So, I don't know why this was for 3, but anyway, let's get into the actual episode, and I'm going to try to summarize things, the episodes, because we're covering 3, because they decided to drop 3 at one time for some reason. So, let's quickly get into it. So we start off, think shortly after the ending of season 2, which I loved season 1 and season 2, by the way, and I'm so glad that it got a season 3, because I really want you-know-who to come back, because he was like my favorite character of the whole show. Anyway, so Dick's really torn up about it because it's his best friend. So he leaves the league, leaving Kaldor in charge. Then we cut to 2 years later. Kaldor is no longer part of Young Justice. He is actually part of the league. Correction, he is leading the league as Aquaman. Which, good on you there, my dude. But anyway, McGann is leading Young Justice, but then they've got some new members. But before they can even speak, some shit goes down, because apparently some of the team is off in Apocalypse, being led by Wonder Woman, obviously. And they are fighting Apocalypse's forces. And this big magma thing comes out. Black Lightning, who's there with the League, goes to stop it and tase it. But what he doesn't realize is underneath the magma is a meta girl from Earth with a heart condition. So it kills her. And if you know the comics or the show, Jeff is really sensitive when it comes to things like this, and takes things really hard. And we find out that not only is he mentally suffering, but he's also physically suffering. His powers aren't working because his powers are psychically psychically connected. So if he's not feeling it brain-wise, he can't perform. And so he takes this opportunity at this big league meeting to leave Unfortunately, he chose a really bad time because Batman also announced that he had a coup, and as the name suggested, Young Justice Outsiders. All of the known big Outsider members like Katana, Plastic Man, a few others, and the biggest hit, Green Arrow, Ollie, which Dinah had no clue about. So, that caused some tiff between the two of them. And they go off and leave. Obviously, they're building towards the Outsiders team. And the people who have sidekicks take their sidekicks with them. Jeff doesn't take Virgil, but he does tell him that he probably needs a new mentor. Well, meanwhile, while this is going on... Oh yeah, by the way, their meeting was initially about kids being kidnapped and being forced to be metahuman weapons. And that was one of the people that Jeff killed. And so they want to tackle all the kidnapped people, but yeah, we find out Dick's already on the mission. Dick and Oracle. And so they're working together to take out the bases, but they find out that probably their head of operation, the best time to hit it is during this coronation thing with Markovia, where the prince is being sworn in as king, while his uncle takes king regent for a year. But they're going ahead and doing the coronation now. And the other prince, Prince Brian, yes, I'm calling it Brian, even though it's kind of awkward for me to say Brian, but that's how you say it. Prince Brian is not happy about it, and he's trying to look into things. Also because his sister Tara, yes, that Tara from the comics, and Prince Brian becomes the superhero Geoforce in the comics, by the way, if you didn't know. And so we follow him some, but while he's trying to discover things, meanwhile, while that's going on, Dick meets up with Tigress, I believe that's her current code name, formerly Artemis, who, by the way, nice touch, she's living with, I believe they said his name was Tom? The Roy Harper clone who had a kid with Cheshire. So, two of them are living together with Leanne and Bruce Lee. They're not romantically together, they're just living together. Roommates. And, so that's his first person that he picks up because he realizes that he's going to need help after security increases because of the assassination. And so then his second choice is Connor, who we find out has not only gotten back together with McGann, but they've moved in. And they've gotten to the point now that after Dick recruits him, he proposes. So they're engaged now. And nobody except for me is asking where Lagoon Boy is. But then again, I am the Warden of Weird, so it's kind of my thing to like the weird people. But anyway, then their final member, they want Jeff. Dick wants Jeff. And he tells him, I don't care that your powers aren't working right. I didn't want Black Lightning. I wanted Jeff. So the four of them go off to Markovia, and they find out that at the children's hospital is this secret base that kidnaps kids and turns them into metahumans. Well, exposes their metahuman gene forcibly, and if they aren't metahuman, just kill them. And they find out all this. A doctor that Brian trusts, like, has apparently been working with them, but she realizes, like, the error of her ways. So even though they tell her not to, she puts Brian in one of those tubes to force out his metagene. Sorry, itchy ear. It's about this time that we find out that, well, first of all, Count Vertigo is running things. But we also find out that running things beyond him is the uncle, the King Regent. And he's evil, and now a newly powered Brian is pissed, so he goes after the uncle, only for us to find out that the uncle is a metahuman. They have a fight. Connor interrupts it. Meanwhile, while this is going on, we get introduced to a new character, Halo, who seems pretty cool. I'd love to go into more detail, but this video is going to be long enough as is. And so, the new king, Brian's brother, says the uncle is arrested, but Brian, you have to go. Their UN representative, who totally isn't Queen Bee, because I think it's Queen Bee in disguise, tells him that he needs to go, so he tells him that he has to leave. And so in the last little fight there, Jeff finally gets up the courage and, like, uses powers again, becomes Black Lightning, and gets pissed at Dick because Dick was so focused on Connor that some innocent kids who were in the pods being, like, waited to be turned into metahumans got away with the villains. So he's not happy about that, but he's obviously gonna go off and join Batman's Outsiders now. But that's basically the first 3 episodes. I really liked it, but a lot of shit happened, so I had to cut some things. I do want to point out real quick that I thought that it was really cool that in the UN, Atlantis' representative is Garth, the original Aqualad in the comics, and the representative for Themyscira is Donna Troy. It seems to be the year of Donna Troy. But also, I find it interesting that Beast Boy has left the team and is now a celebrity. As a Beast Boy fan, I don't really care for that. Hopefully he'll rejoin the team. But anyway, my only problems with these first 3 episodes are minor nitpicks. I loved it. I can't wait to do more, and I can't wait to get more timely reviews of these episode chunks. Knock on wood. So, thank you guys for watching. Next time you'll see me, hopefully, if I feel up to it, will be for another playing catch-up. You'll just have to wait and see what show. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Till next time, and beyond.